Hey.
Not quite expecting that this will be the way that we would end our several seasons together, but we will not be coming back next week. The girls will compete next week, but they're not going to compete under ALDC. We're bringing a new choreographer. Thank you for a great platform, but we will not be continuing. We thought we had said our goodbyes 3 weeks ago when you left.
Right.
So that was closure. We moved on, and it's too hard to kind of go backwards, so.
Well, it's good. What's the matter?
It's with all of them. Because it's hard. It's hard for me. Because you have done a lot for Kalani, and I know you adore her, but you said your goodbye and you left them.
For 3 weeks, and we didn't think you were ever coming back, and a lot.
Well, they leave all the time, too.
No, they don't. You left about 2 years ago when those two little ones walked in. You were done with our kids. You said you didn't want them.
You feel that way. I don't feel
No,
that way.
Abby, we feel that way because you said
No.
it, and the children
no.
felt that way.
What you probably don't realize is that in your delivery, some of the things that you've said over the years hurt the kids in profound ways that none of us ever
We didn't
expect.
know. We didn't know until you were gone, and they had
A release.
They had purged themselves of the fact that
Residue.
you might come back because you said you were finished.
I think they learned a lot about themselves from your 3-week hiatus, vacation, absence.
For that
They have
to
a
be
seat for you right over
okay.
there.
And I think the most important thing really is that they did a lot of soul searching, and a lot came out from that experience.
I think the biggest issue for me that my coming back would be a bad thing. Kendall, from the day she walked into the studio, I thought this kid's face has to be somewhere. It's here. I don't know if you would have been able to do this for Kendall without me. I built a building, $98,000 that I built so your kids can have a place to dance.
But why is it about you? What about our kids?
That's what I did. But I spent a lot of money. You guys didn't. Nobody did it.
Do you regret it?
Oh, I regret everything. I regret a ton of things. I regret it.
Well, I'm sorry you have regrets. You're the one who taught our kids don't live with regrets.
I know. I teach by poor example, but I don't make the same mistakes I made. So.
Do you want these kids to dance with you? Because I think they don't feel wanted, Abby.
Of course I do. Of course I do.
I don't even want to start that conversation.
It's the end.
Right, this is it.
I never dreamed in a million years. I'm not gonna say stabbed in the back. But I never thought.
All right, thank
that it
you
would
for your
come to
time,
this.
Abby.
Neither would we.
Neither did we. No, we didn't either.
We'll let you
We didn't even
go
out.
out with your team. Thank you, Abby.
Why are you crying?
They were just letting me know that they won't be dancing with me ever again. It was like 5 years. My life. And so many on my mom. If you love something, set it free, right?
So it's season 2. Not only do you have to worry about Maddie as a rival, you have to keep an eye on some new competition in Kendall.
What did you think of Jill?
Jill is not an OG, will never be an OG. She has no idea what season 1 was, as much as she would love to pretend that she does. Jill, you didn't come on until season 2. You're not an OG.
You used to love to make fun of Jill.
Who doesn't like to make fun of Jill? That voice alone.
Hi. How is everybody?
Look at Jill's brown hair.
First day. I'm Jill.
Christy.
So nice to meet you, Christy.
I'm Melissa.
I'm Melissa.
I
love Jill's voice. I think it's very 900 number.
It is 900 number.
Oh my gosh, Abby, is it KK's part? Is it KK's special part? Is it time for KK to have a solo?
What's hysterical to me is we saw the arc of Jill going from like 900 voice Jill to shrill Jill.
It's been an hour, Abby, that she's been sitting on the floor.
She's helping me.
Abby, I want her to dance. Why are you not teaching her?
Jill's yelling? She took her 900 voice off for Abby now.
She flushed that down the toilet.
She
that
doesn't
voice.
do it anymore.
No, yes, she does. She still says, guy.
So now Kendall's in town. You have more competition. And Abby wasn't paying attention a lot to Chloe. Christy, you had to take it into your own hands. And you were pretty tough on Chloe.
Listen, here's the bottom line is I never have pretended that I'm not tough on Chloe. I'm tough on my kids. Like, I know what their best is, and if they're not bringing their best to the table, then shame on me as a mom if I don't encourage that. Abby's making Chloe compete for the final solo spot, and I don't exactly think that's fair, considering Chloe's been a very consistent go-to dancer of Abby's over the years. I wanted to help give her a leg up and a better chance at getting the solo that, of course, I think she deserves. No, you're not pecking at something and you're not pooping. Like, you're just straighten your knees. Chloe! Boy, that was amazing. You just made me feel something. Or do you not care? Because if you don't care, let's go get on a plane and go home. Because I'd love to go home to your dad and your sister. I want you to want to win. It's gotta come from you, Chloe, not from me. If you want it, you have to do what you need to do. It's up to you.
That's my mom.
Okay, but let me ask you a question. Did you win that year?
Did I win because you sat with me and yelled at me about not pecking or pooping? No, I won because I wanted it for myself.
Because you...
No, not because you practiced with me, because I put, like, I had passion towards it.
I do have to say, though, a lot of the moms would say that you were a lot tougher on Chloe than we actually saw on the TV show.
I just nodded my head.
Really? You think?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, if she's
Are you
saying
saying that she hid some of the toughness from the cameras?
Yeah, I mean, I had the pressure of my mom to work hard and try to win, because if I didn't, then I wasn't proving myself and I was just letting Maddie, like, take that #1 spot. I had to fight very hard every week.
And how has your relationship changed now as opposed to where it was 3, 4 years ago?
I don't just stand there anymore. I get mad at her, too. Mm-hmm. She's really mad at me.
I am very angry because, like, for years, I have done nothing but stick up for you. Judge me all you want, but I felt that she needed somebody to push her, and if Abby wasn't going to be the one, it was going to be me.
Abby's going to have such a big day on Tuesday. I just can't believe that she's going to take on a new team, and then...
Timing's lousy. Why?
Why is she taking on a new team when she has a team who's totally 150% dedicated and wins? Has won 13 times in a row.
That's not true, though. This isn't the team that won 13 times, because the original team is Brooke and Paige. I miss Brooke and Paige because at least when they were here, it wasn't so much like Maddie and Kalani or everything else and everybody else falls in line begging for their approval. Kalani and Maddie walked in my room last night. Chloe said something about doing the duet, and Maddie looked at her and said, "You're not very good."
Maddie
Yes,
said that?
Maddie said that. I don't need your daughter to be friends with my daughter out of pity. I just would appreciate if she didn't say rude things to my kids.
Well, I would too, and
like,
I'm
you're
gonna
not
speak to
very
her.
good.
I don't think our kids are mean little girls.
Well, they are if they're making
No,
Chloe feel
they're
that
not.
way.
Kendall adores Chloe and looks up to her, so I don't think for a minute she thinks that she's bullying Chloe. I think this is not the time for Christy to be worried about the kids excluding Chloe or Chloe's feelings being hurt. It's a part of life. It's a part of growing up.
Lonnie loves Chloe, though. Like,
No,
loves
Kalani
her.
is Maddie's best friend. It was
No,
set
she's
from
not.
the get-go. When you guys walked in and did the super secret duet, it was set. It's Maddie and Kalani. And everybody else got pushed to the back. And unfortunately, it's not just for dance. It's the friendship now. And you know what? What the am I doing here if my kid's gonna be treated like And I think the only one who can understand how I feel is you.
I do, because I've told you, like, there are times, Nia, she feels like she's like the fifth wheel. She was like the Jackson 5 and like, where is Tito? Where is she?
I am tired of seeing Chloe's feelings get hurt, and there's a new team coming next week. So who knows what the future looks like for us at this point.
They need to operate as a team, and somewhere along the way, and That was lost.
I said that with the day Kelly left. We're not a team. We're not a team. We might pretend we're a team, but we're not.
We have to start right now, today, to make sure that our kids get back to being a team. Think, Holly, when we sat in that cafe in LA and debated on walking back into Abby's studio, for real.
And I hope that's a lesson for all of the kids. No matter what you say, you can always go back home.
No. Oh my
Who is
God,
it?
It's Chloe and Christy.
Oh my God.
You didn't think I was gonna let you end this on your own, did you?
Oh my God.
Oh.
I think I was gonna let you be the last one standing.
And you know I don't cry.
Look at you here. Come sit. They're gone. She's gone.
I know. I'm not going anywhere with Abby. Hi.
Oh my
You guys
God.
all got back?
Oh my gosh.
That's the OG right here. Am I right?
Yeah. No, I don't know, but we weren't gonna finish.
Weird. It's so weird. I'm like, am I dreaming right now? How does it feel? How does this feel?
You know what, Chloe has something to say, I think. You want to tell them why you're here?
I've been thinking about competing again.
Wait, no! You're kidding, right?
Apples, not on the candy apples.
Wait, you're joking.
Us? We'll see.
Oh my gosh. I would take Chloe any day.
We've been doing a lot of soul searching, and Chloe, listen, I would have never been standing here unless it was for her. She looked at me one day when we found out you guys were back in Pittsburgh, and she said,
I said that was how I grew up. That was my childhood.
Well, and you know what, Chloe? You know what? It always will be, honey. That will never change. So you're a part of us, whether you left or whether you wanted to be after you left, but you're here.
It makes me really excited about what's gonna happen next.
Christy, where did you used to sit when we were here?
furthest from Abby in the corner.
Hearing that she might want to come back, that kind of makes me feel that we might have some more work to do.
This is so weird. Sorry. How's competing been going?
You know, the same old, same old. Abby cries, then she screams at us, and then she loves us the next second. You know, the usual.
I don't know. I missed you guys. I missed you too.
It's great to like rekindle our relationship because we're all sisters, and she was one of our sisters. We've missed her. Hey, Chloe! Hold tight, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1,
Yeah, you guys don't know how long I've been wanting to do that with like my people again. My people. I love you all.
So what's the future for you guys?
Oh, if we had a crystal ball.
I have no idea.
Well, no, Abby's worried about Abby right now.
Abby told us she cares about herself.
Right.
Like she has to worry about herself. So Abby doesn't know you're here?
I don't know. I would assume not.
She'll find out, but she doesn't know.
Free country.
That's exactly right.
You know, it's not the same without Christy and Chloe. This brings back so many good memories. Was it tough times? Absolutely. But good times, too. And we can have that again. I love it. Well, would this be an option for you to come back and be a part of this traveling team?
Except that I won't be in the same room with Abby, so probably
well,
not.
She may be in a room all by herself.
I know, that's what I said. As long as we can get bars between us, maybe.
Okay. Well, that's good. So you're going to think on that.
That makes things very interesting, doesn't it?
Now, first of all, I just want to say something. Legit, I'm actually a real fan of the show. I've watched many of you as like babies. Like now you're all like young women. Your impact as dancers has inspired so many people. How many girls have been inspired by the dancers and wanting to dance? And yeah. I should say girls and guys, because I'm a dude, but you know, we're saying goodbye to Maddie and Mackenzie.
And what's crazy is the only original cast members are Nia, Kenzie, and I.
Yeah.
And I mean, everyone's still, like, they're original to us because
Yeah.
we've become so close with them. But honestly, like, Kenzie was 6 and I just turned 8 when we started the show, and Nia was like 9.
And I was 9.
So only OG left will be Nia.
It's only gonna be me.
Kenzie, how did you find out that you were going to be leaving the team?
Well, when we were in Pyramid, my sister was like, I have to tell you something, but I can't. And I was like, okay, well, that's rude. So she's like, oh, you're really gonna like this. I was like, okay. So then later, my mom got all the girls and she told them that we were going to leave, which I didn't even know. And my mom didn't want to tell Mackenzie because she said sometimes she's a blabbermouth. So, you know, I was just really shocked because I feel like I would have been there till the end because I was there from the beginning.
Yeah.
So it was just
It's just weird to think about our 2 sisters leaving and we're not gonna be with them every single weekend. All the memories we've been through, like we've traveled literally everywhere together, out of the country. It's just crazy.
Well, let's take a look at the moment when the girls learned that Maddie and Mackenzie were going to be leaving the show.
And ugly crying.
So what's going on, Melissa?
Okay, so Mackenzie, listen, because you don't know this. Maddie, Mackenzie, and I are going to be here for 4 more weeks. And then we're moving on. We'll always be. We love you guys so much. This has been such a great ride together. I love you guys so much. So let's let this next 4 weeks be so amazing. Okay?
And I don't usually cry that much, but I've been with them for so long. I've known you guys before the show even started.
I lived with them for 12 weeks, so it's like hard to see them leaving.
I haven't even been here as long as you have. The only person that's been here shorter than me is Bryn, but like, I'm so close to you guys.
And especially over the season, I feel like I've gotten really close with you.
We've gotten really close.
When we heard the news, we were obviously, everyone was really, really sad. But then after we did our last group dance together, like our last competition together, that's when it really hit us because we didn't realize like, wow, like after this day is the last day.
solos is
Well,
what hit.
you know what?
Oh.
We actually have that, so let's take a look at that.
Of course!
These girls and this show has changed dance a lot. And these girls have been glorious role models. This is their mom.
I just want to thank Abby for everything you've done for my kids through the years. And Gia, I'm sorry,
Maddie's gonna take it from there.
Maddie can take it.
I just want to thank Abby and Gia and all of my other dance moms and all the girls.
I want to thank them too, but it's just really hard to leave, but I can't.
Thank you.
Seem pretty choked up in that you're crying now.
I really couldn't talk. I was too upset to say anything.
So I just want to ask one more question. Now, how do you feel like the team morale is now that the girls are leaving?
It's gonna be weird.
I mean, just take a second to look down the line, you guys, and stop where Jay is. Like, it's just, this is the team now. Like, you guys will obviously always be a part of the team, but in Pyramid, standing there, it's just gonna be us.
Yeah, we're not gonna be at the Pyramid. And it's crazy to think that Maddie's not gonna be at the top anymore.
Who's going to be at the top
we have
then?
a shot now. Oh, we got a shot. Someone needs to take over the timing now because
I will. Jojo, are you? Jojo. I'm gonna come back next season and be goals. I am going to stretch every day. I'm going to the gym every night. I am going to have a 6-pack.
Are you?
I am going to.
Really?
And that's what's happening.
6-pack?
Six-pack, that's the new move. So while we're on the topic, Maddie, you were gone a lot of this year working on other projects. And while you were gone, it seemed like Abby was trying to fill your shoes. So the question that everyone was talking about this entire season was, who will be the next Maddie? Who do you think it'll be?
Abby Abby was saying that maybe I was passing the torch to Bryn because she's the new member on the team. But we're the originals, so I feel like no one can honestly become the next, like the new Maddie and Mackenzie, but they can be their own person.
You're yourself, like, it doesn't make sense.
I mean, what was the most difficult part of this season?
Well, you know, being new, like, if you're a new kid at school, like, it's difficult always at the beginning.
It's just different. I mean, it's good that we had a new team member because
I mean, you've been in that position before.
I have been in that position before, and like she said, it's tough when you come in because, well, I had to be on probation. She did it.
You've had a lot of solos.
Yeah, you've had a lot of solos.
I had 2 this season. I've had like 4. I don't really like when Abby says, oh, you're the next Maddie, you better do good, you better win. I'm like, no, I could be a new member of the team, but I want to be Bryn.
I think she's a great addition to the team. Over the past, like, 4 months, me and Bryn got really close, and it's just like, she blends in right with us.
All right, nice.
I didn't know your studio was coming. I need the registration. I don't even have their music.
We have it. It was already sent to you.
It wasn't sent to me.
It was, and it's right here, the email. There's the routines.
Yeah, I know. I just received it.
Oh, so you did get an email?
Just now.
Okay, get it straight.
Okay, well, this registration wasn't sent to me,
Well-
and I have judges that need to leave, and I can't extend the competition.
Today we're at Dream Dance Competition in Panorama City, and we've barely walked through the door, and right off the bat, there is a problem with our registration. Here we go.
Tell me this, why didn't my studio receive information on this competition sent to us in the mail with this date, with this city in it? And then it would have been mailed to you correctly like anything else.
I'm confused. What?
We don't have this problem. Gil Strumming, Joe, he makes $1 million a weekend.
Okay.
And if you play him too someday, he'll make it happen.
I've never received the registration. And I also need time to put their entries in the computer.
You can just get a piece of paper and a pencil.
That's not how it works, really.
Sweetheart, I've been doing this longer than you've been alive, and it's a judge writing a score down on a piece of paper.
I know, but I have to have the...
later.
Okay.
Abby doesn't care about anyone but herself. Abby thinks that she looks great and she looks all high and mighty, and she refuses to see the damage she's doing. This is a big week for JoJo. JoJo has a great solo, and I need Abby in her court. But Abby is unprofessional, and I'm sick of it.
So I have an hour lunch break from 11 to 12. I can fit in as many routines as I can into that hour of your dance.
Your number
All of
one
these routines that weren't registered, I will put them at 11 o'clock in that hour break. I'm giving up our lunch break to accommodate you. I do want to get...
That's great. That'll work.
Okay.
It's great that this registration debacle got settled and our girls will be dancing. But Abby was being a giant bitch about the whole thing. I just hope and pray that this competition doesn't take it out on the children.
So Abby, does this mean solos are back for good? Are we back to doing solos every competition?
You know, I don't want to make promises that I can't keep.
Didn't you enjoy? You appeared to really be in your element this week. The numbers look fabulous. They showcase each kid in a great way for what they're good at.
Thank you for that.
Well, you're welcome, sweetie.
Would you rather them be doing solos, or did you like the duos?
Oh, absolutely solos. Absolutely. I would love to keep giving my girls solos, but they need to go out on that stage and pull off a win. Maddie seemed to do it with ease. I'm entering 3 solos today. One of them better win.
Ready to go in?
I'm sad that I don't get to see your cute little faces up on stage. We're here to support the juniors because we are part of the ALDC, but all week, the junior moms were rude to our girls.
This week, you are not competing.
Your kids aren't competing this weekend. Ours are.
And I just don't understand why, as grown women, we cannot come together like our kids and be a team.
I think we should really say something because it's kind of getting out of hand.
What do we have to lose?
I'm excited for my solos.
You guys have good dances, good costumes, good genres. It's gonna be good, yeah.
Oh, gosh. Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't get distracted.
Yeah, just stay focused.
We just wanted to come in and say good luck, and we just want to talk to you guys about being mean to our girls.
That is disparaging my character professionally, because I was not
Well, your
rude.
character was gone yesterday. I don't think today would be.
Excuse me, what did I do yesterday?
Well, the whole fit.
Okay, you're ignorant. I'm not staying here and having this woman talk about my professional character. So if you want that, the last OG will be gone. Because if that's what you want, for her to talk about my character when I did nothing wrong, did not curse, did not take any child wrong.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Enjoy. Enjoy. This is insanity right now. The elite competition team has been here for years, and we have never had the drama until the mini team arrived. It seems like every week there's a new issue at competition. It's bad enough having to deal with tension and conflict coming from Abby. I don't want to have to deal with mini moms. I don't want them saying anything negative, especially when it's not true.
Kendall, let's go.
I want the minis sitting in the audience watching. I think there's a great deal that a child can learn from watching her peers compete. And I want them to see how the girls dance together in unison as a team. But their mothers are nutso. They're sticking their nose in where it doesn't belong. And the quicker the mothers realize that, the better we're all gonna be.
That's a fight anyone.
Yeah,
They
that's
just
bad.
they're
They just like a fight. I guarantee they were mean girls in high school.
They were the burnouts in high school.
I'm like, what is your problem? They're just looking for issues.
Girls, come run your dances.
They're out of our room if you'd rather go back in here.
These mini moms' true colors are coming out every day. Tacky, tacky, and more tacky. It just shows a lot about who they truly are and why they are here.
It's strange to walk into competition today. We're not walking in with Abby, we're walking with Lorianne Gibson, and we're walking in with this incredible new choreography, and I'm not sure if the competition world is ready for it. There's also this added stress that we're going to see Chloe and Christy today. Chloe is now competing with our biggest rival, MDP. So right now, the girls will be competing on a dance floor and not kind of having this friendly camaraderie experience. I don't know. This is weird.
Hi, Dance Project. Today, on this very good moment, at this very moment in time, we have come to win. And there's no question about that focus. Right, tribe? Yeah! Slice and dice! We're gonna slice and dice.
Sometimes winning isn't about winning a trophy on a dance floor. It's about getting back up after somebody has pushed you down and stepped on you.
And that is why I said that. We are here for the internal win, and if perhaps we scoop up the trophy, then that's even better, yeah.
Well, as are we. Chloe is dancing for the first time in years against her old team. We're with someone new. I mean, there are so many emotions flying around. Like, I don't know if I can be held accountable for my emotions. Like, I'm a wreck.
You guys, Christy, I wanted to tell Chloe, I know you're borrowing a jacket right now, and I know we were kind of talking about how it's gonna work out if you feel like you're gonna fit into the team. I feel like yesterday was a huge breakthrough. Our last rehearsal was a huge breakthrough for you and for the team, and because of that, we want to present you with your very own M Dance Project jacket. Thank you. You deserve it, you earned it. I feel like you will own it.
Who's a studio hopper now? Just saying, Chloe, because your mom beat the crap out of me over that.
Wait, except Chloe danced at one studio for 12 years and left because no one had my back.
Who's this lady in the red jacket?
Oh, Christy? She was on our team.
She was on our team a while ago.
Then she left, and now she's on the team. A long time ago.
A really long time ago.
Like a really, really long time ago.
Excuse me. My daughter danced with Abby since she was 2, and unfortunately, when I left, not everyone was all that supportive.
Got it.
We knew you had to leave. You had to leave.
Why did I have to leave,
Because
Jill?
you could not control Abby. You had to leave. We all stuck up for you and said,
No, you
look,
never did.
she had to
Jill, you did not
How do you
stick
know?
up for
You
me.
weren't there the last 3 years when we've been traveling around
No,
the
but
world.
I've seen you, and I've seen the things that you've said on social media about my
Show
daughter
me
and
what I
myself.
said on social
will.
media. I don't go
Absolutely not.
on social media. I'd love to
Your
see
daughter
it.
saying it, but I'm not going to throw
She doesn't
Kendall
go
under
on
the bus.
She never said anything
She
about
lied.
About what?
She lied that she sat there and called her all summer. Not one of those girls called her except for Nia.
Kendall.
Yeah, I did.
How many
No,
times?
you
Yes,
didn't.
yes, she did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, she. Are you calling
Did
my
not.
kid a liar,
I
Christy?
am.
Well, then you're a liar.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I am not.
Yes,
Chloe
you are.
had
Chloe
major
knows.
surgery.
Chloe knows. When
Chloe.
Kendall texted her,
Did she call
and
you
called
before
her.
your surgery?
Yes, she did. And guess what? So did I.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
You're a liar, and you
Okay.
know it.
All right. Yeah. See, this is why she had to leave. That's it, right there. You had to. We agree. Okay.
You're
I'm
not
happy
an
to.
OG.
I'm happy to take a seat
You're
to
not
you,
an
Christy.
OG and you know it.
I don't care.
The only
And
OG
guess what?
standing here.
Thank you. You want to make my kid cry? Do you feel good? Do you feel good about yourself?
You know what? My
it's
kid
not
cried
about
at
you,
home.
Christy. It's about the kid.
My kid cried at home for 3 years
and my
because
kid
of your
tried to call
daughter.
her. She wanted no part of it.
She didn't
because
call
of
her.
you, Christy.
She
You
didn't.
blocked all the phone calls.
No, I did
remember?
not.
Yes, you did.
I blocked you, Jill, not the kid.
The trash took itself out. Stay there.
I'm fine. I'm just gonna go rehearse.
This is.
It is. Oh my gosh.
I don't think Jill came to competition expecting to have a fight with Christy, but this is something that has been festering for years. Unfortunately, there's so much riding on this competition because Lorianne Gibson is the kind of person that can move the girls farther in their careers. So we really need to focus on dance and pray that there is no more drama. Otherwise, I don't think it's going to be pretty.
Good girl.
I'm scared because Macy has been sick this week, but Macy told me she wants to dance. She wants to dance with Abby because now that the older girls are gone, it's like a whole new Abby. And she actually seems happy. She's in a good mood and she's focused.
Take a shake that front foot. We're good. I think we're good. Now, girls, when we go downstairs, we might see those older kids on the way, and it's very important that you stay focused. Moms, it's important for them that you stay calm, cool, and collected.
Concur.
By the way, moms, I wanted to tell you that OG means old and gross. So.
Oh, okay.
Old and gross.
Good to know.
So be happy, be cheery. It's not a sad thing.
No, there's no sadness today. I don't
I feel they're a
sad.
little bit somber.
Well, I think it's really weird for them to go to a competition and not
That's what it is.
I agree. So even though we walked out on Abby, we're still here at competition today. But it's bittersweet because last night we decided they're not dancing this week. The least we can do is say, okay, we're gonna take photos and sign shirts for our fans. But at some point, we are going to have to confront Abby and tell her your behavior is wrong and actually quit the team.
Girls, why don't you do me a favor? Get the T-shirts out, put them up, put them as best you can in sizes. Small,
Organize
medium,
them.
large.
So while we're here, we have to figure out how we're going to approach moving forward.
Well, I think number one, the kids are not dancing under Abby, who doesn't want them. She pushed them to the curb. You don't want to work with us, we'll find someone who does.
The other thing I just can't wrap my head around, and I've said this, and every time I'm trying to come up with a solution, is not dancing with Gianna the last week. That really, really does bother me to some extent.
I talked to Gianna about that, and Gianna says she works for ALDC.
Yes, she can.
Okay, well, you can't have Gianna without Abby.
I've worked with Abby for years and years and years. I asked Brynn, I said, if you had to pick a way that you wanted this to end, she said she wants to dance with Gianna.
You do realize if you go back, you'll be dancing with an 8 and a 9-year-old. You want your almost 14-year-old.
An 11-year-old.
It's up to her.
It's really weird to have this conversation right here. It's supposed to be something happy and fun for fans, so we should focus attention on something that's more positive.
We're only a few weeks from nationals, and the elite team is like a ship without a sail. They've got no choreographer, they've got no leader. They have nothing to offer Brynn as far as dance. Abby does. Abby has Gianna, she has her studio, and Brynn loves those little kids. Brynn is as close to Lily as she is to Kalani. I'm just trying to make the best decisions for my daughter, and I have to figure out what we're gonna do.
Oh, that's really good.
Can I buy one?
What size would you? Here,
Jill,
here's
I'm a
the
small-
small.
I'm a small.
Ladies, sign this special for our friend. Look, the last time I saw Christy her first week back, it was pretty much a hot mess. Are you calling my kid a liar, Christy? Well, that you're a liar.
No, I'm not. You're a liar and you know it.
All right, yeah. But Christy called to ask for our support because she's gonna come face to face with Abby for the first time in 3 years. Let's just move forward.
How's it with Abby?
I'm totally avoiding her. I do not trust her near me, and I'm here to watch my daughter dance.
Okay, it's a dance competition.
I'm not here to go to prison. My worst fear of all time would be if she would have me arrested today and I would somehow be incarcerated and end up as her roommate.
Beside her.
I know. No.
It would like bang on the bars all night long.
It would be eternal hell. Okay.
It's not the way
I've got to walk.
Love you. All right. Break a leg.
Come here, girl, stay.
You look great.
Okay, get in front of me. And we're going right there in the side door. We're getting in front of me. Here we go? Yeah. Can we get in this way? Yeah.
Are you going to waver?
No, we're with Abby. We are part of the team, and that's why we chose to walk back through the door. This is where we belong.
Next, we have T group.
Her whole life, my daughter has felt like the outcast. She's been the underdog. She's felt excluded. She still feels that way. But Chloe just proved that she can carry a group. It was off the charts fabulous. Chloe's back and she's dancing, and that woman is sitting in the audience, and I want to win.
First place in teen group category goes to answer number 33, the Upside Down.
It feels really good to win, but very honestly, it just makes me miss my other friends. And I look around and I see the other girls, and they're amazing dancers, but it just feels really weird not to be dancing with my girls, I guess. And in my heart, I really wish that I was dancing with my own friends.
Hey, there you are. Hola. Hey, congratulations.
Thanks. So exciting. How did I do?
Oh my gosh, you were great. You were really great.
Like, in my heart, there's little I like more in this world than watching you dance. Are you getting emotional?
I mean, MDP, they've been really amazing, but now that the girls have left ALDC, maybe next week I could dance with them.
MDP has been amazing. They've given Chloe the opportunity to take the stage again as a competitive dancer. But the truth of the matter is, Chloe wants to dance with her friends again. If there is a possibility for me to make that happen, you better believe I'm gonna do everything in my power to do that for her.
That was amazing. They danced so good.
I'm super happy. I feel like everybody did their part. I felt like Chloe was awesome, so awesome. Clara was, I mean, that was perfect. Christy, what's going on there?
Are you okay?
You know what, here's the thing is, you know, like, you guys are a competition team. You want to win. I mean, winning is great, but I don't know if Chloe necessarily wanted to come back to dance competition as much as she wanted to come back and finish something that she started with people she grew up with.
So do you know, have you gotten an invitation from them to come back and dance with them?
No.
So you're gonna go offer yourself up?
No, I'm gonna have a conversation.
Wow.
Okay, so just know, Christy, like, I feel somewhat betrayed. I know we haven't been in your lives that long, but I think that in making that choice, our door is closed.
I am sorry, and I'm gonna go find my kids. And thank you, Erin. Good luck with your baby. Thank you. I'll see you guys soon.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Wow. Yeah, really happy. Can we get that jacket back?
Oh, hey! Good job. That was really, really cool. Okay, did Clara break her back?
Oh my God!
Oh my God! And her leg broke. It was good. It was really good. I'm proud of you. I know that was hard. You were great. You proud of your girl? Your girls, right?
So I just told MDP that Chloe is not coming back.
Okay.
I think it's time to let them go on stage. I can't talk.
I know.
Wow, that's a moment.
Yeah, girls can dance.
But I didn't even ask you guys.
Well, we're down one, so you're in.
Yeah.
Because Ashley.
Yeah, Ashley's with Abby now.
So I get to dance like
You get to dance with your original members.
I don't see why not.
Why don't you talk to the girls about it?
Look who's here.
Wait, you're joining? Wait. Can I dance?
Just like old times. Just like old times.
Who are you gonna dance for?
It doesn't matter. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Always do.
Yeah.
We have a team.
To the dream
team.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Dream team!
Grab the tissue. I like that she's saying this comes from an emotional place because I say all the time, you can have the best technique in the world, but if I don't feel anything when I'm watching you, boo.
Well, when were they ever allowed to truly express their feelings? They couldn't even cry, for heaven's sake.
Holly, for the first 4 years, they couldn't even speak.
Exactly.
They weren't allowed to talk to Miss Abby.
Chloe, don't forget to do this, like whatever foot it is, but the flick in the beginning, just like those little details. So it's a little bit, like I feel it in your body, but it's just not coming out enough. You know, you need to think about something that really upsets you. And like from what I know from talking to you, it's Abby. Kind of tune into that emotion, whatever it is. I could tell Chloe is so insecure when you have been constantly beaten down by somebody that's been a part of your life for so long. As heavy as it is, she can tap into that. It's so worth it at the end. Okay, so this duet, it's called Unconditional Love. You're continuing on with Chloe and Nia's duet, and you guys haven't seen each other for 10 years. You're the one that became successful in the Hollywood business, and then you realize that, you know, you don't need all the glitz and glam, and then you guys come back together. Like, whenever I talk emotion, I'm not asking you to act. Like, I need you guys to really, like, figure out a place in your life that this has happened. Okay? Got it. All right, cool.
Okay, I just want to teach you guys a part that's going to be the unison section of it. 1, 2, and step out. 3, if you're just 3, and 4, and stop. Stop. Yeah.
Kendall and Cameron, they're such opposite dancers. Cameron, she has a very strong personality, but Kendall is super insecure. She hides behind her humor. I try to give her certain emotions on her face. Close your mouth, squint when you dance, because if you're not feeling it, then you better act the part. She can't even do that.
Stay in character.
It's because she's been taught not to have any emotion. I love all the like slamming, like that's exactly what I want you to do. But Kendall, just remember, like it's serious. You really have to find that emotion. It looks messy, it's sloppy. You know, Kendall, if you have a problem with it, let me know and I'll switch you out. My frustration is coming from the fact that I feel like every single person on this team has given up. Moms, girls, get in. I know that these girls have so much potential. You know, I've been a part of the dancing business industry for years and years and years, and it's like I'm known to get the best out of whoever I'm teaching. And in order for me to improve their dance, they've got to let that wall down. You guys are all different in what you do. You guys are all individuals. Each and every one of you brings something so special to this team, and you have to realize that, and you have to know your strength. And I want you to really take what I'm saying and use it, because it's what you do in here that counts. Chloe, I feel your insecurity. So you have to believe in yourself, because I believe in you. You are so talented. You really are. I think Kendall also maybe suffers from that as well. I know she suffers from it, but she has to break down that wall. And you've got to show her, as her mom, that it's okay to be vulnerable, because that's the only way that she's going to become a better dancer.
It hurts me, sorry, to hear you say how insecure my child is.
I'm telling you how, you know, I'm insecure still.
It feels like we failed as moms.
How could I let that happen?
That's what you're feeling.
But you haven't failed, because you're going to help her and put the pieces back together.
I do feel insecure a lot of the time because we've been through so much in the past, but I'll have to deal with it.
I got emotional, and I hate that I did because I probably seemed like a crybaby.
But do you see that there? A crybaby? There's no such thing, honey. That's emotion. Before, save your tears for your pillow, you're a crybaby, but not here, not anymore.
I feel guilty that we didn't do anything about it. Like, I see what it's doing to you guys now that you've grown Like, it's still there.
When I think about everything that happened, all I can remember is how she used to make me feel, and I fought for so long, for 4 years, and I'm just like tired of having to prove myself and proving to Abby that I'm more than that. Like, I want her to go away.
This is a little drop in what your life is gonna be. It's gonna help mold who you are, but here's someone who sees your worth and will help you overcome any of those insecurities.
You are good enough. Just you being you, that's good enough.
So you guys, it's Nationals Week. Are you excited? Congratulations on your win last week. You know, we broke the curse. So your Nationals this weekend is in Lawndale. It's Fearless Dance Competition. And all I care about, you guys, this week is winning. The group number is gonna be called Survivor because they're survivors. And that's my favorite show. It's gonna be a contemporary piece, but I am putting in a ballroom influence.
Oh, interesting.
When we do like salsa and all this stuff, it's all like about body movement and being aware of your body, but still having the formation and like arms looking good. You know, dancing is my world, but there's a certain type of dancing that's my world, and this is my world. If it sucks, then I look like a horrible teacher.
The girls are gonna be doing salsa, ballroom infused, Latin style dancing. I don't know how to do any ballroom dancing. Like, we have never on our list of all the styles the girls can do listed ballroom as one of those styles. They know nothing about ballroom dancing, and we're going into nationals. Probably not the best week to try a new style of dance. We are definitely going to have our work cut out for us.
Can you tell us about the solos?
So if I call you up, just step forward, please. Nia. Chloe. Kalani. You three have solos. You guys are the OGs.
Kalani's not an OG, Kendall is.
I just said you two are OGs.
Oh, I thought you
the people
said you
stepping
guys.
up. God, go back on vacation. So, I heard you loud and clear last week, and this is your nationals, and you have to represent. Like, no joke. The technique has to be on point, the musicality, the performance, okay, as if this is your final bout, like this is it. So, blood, sweat, and tears, this week it's gonna be hard, it's gonna be tough. I'm gonna be super tough on you guys, but rise up to the occasion, okay? All right.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you.
How did you pick them? Each kid, I know the OGs, how did you pick Kalani or?
Because, you know, these are the girls to me that have really improved throughout my time here, and they've just proved to me that, you know, they deserve a chance, and this is their nationals, so.
It's all of their nationals, and some of these kids have been here a long, long time.
That's fine, but if you're talking about your daughter, you guys missed out last week, so that's not my problem.
Kalani missed out last week too. She was hurt.
But she was still here. She was still part of the group.
I know. It's just a little hurtful, that's all. Thank you. Thank you for everything I've done for 7 years. It's fine.
All right, are you done bitching? All right, I need you guys to go, please, moms. Thank you.
It's weird to walk into competition and know that this could be the last time they ever compete on stage. I don't know what our future is after nationals. I don't know what opportunities Nia's going to have. Will we continue to compete, or is this really the end of this incredible journey for us?
So I think it is very fitting that we go in the last day looking like a team, the team that you are wearing.
They're beautiful.
And hashtag irreplaceable. All right, now wait. We have something to say about Chloe and Nia, though. Since you guys kind of were the OGs, it's just a little thing that says,
But they're the OGs of ALDC, not of the Irreplaceables.
It's okay, Jill, I don't get much, so let me have it.
Look, no one's denying that Nia and Chloe were the OGs of ALDC, but this is a new team. This isn't about separating the team, it's about starting a new team. Let's just say there's no more OGs. This is the new team.
What's the problem, Jill?
I'm glad you're the OG. We all are thankful. But how many times does it have to be thrown in our faces?
I'm sorry if 2 letters affect people, but it's the truth. You know what, Jill? 2 little letters, OG, guess what? I have 2 letters for you. F you.
You wouldn't be able to come back, Christy, had we not kept the team
But guess
going.
what, Jill? What the hell was I supposed to do?
I don't
when
know.
the whole world was against me and Chloe?
These kids all stuck it out so you can come back.
Chloe danced for Abby since she was 2. You saw a team that you wanted to be part of, just like everyone else, and you came after it.
You win.
No, I don't want to win.
You want to come back. Everything was so nice, and you come back, and you have to make it all ugly. And that's
right,
a shame.
It's me that's made it ugly, Jill.
Yeah.
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 Jill, shut the up.
Let's face it, Christy thinks she's the CEO, the president, the queen, the grand poobah of this team. You know what? If that makes you feel good, then you take it. You too.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Survivor.
This is nationals. This is our last chance to win. There's no next week. Win now or go home losers.
Top overall of the day goes to, drumroll please, number 54, Survivor.
Irreplaceables are the West Coast national champs. Abby couldn't do that. She tried, couldn't pull it off. They were able to achieve the West Coast national win.